Starting off this afternoon, I'm going to ask you to please join me in welcoming Thomas Kluz, our next speaker. He is the head of AC Future and managing partner of Niterra Ventures. He is known for scaling and investing in breakthrough technologies and bringing innovative mobility solutions to market. Welcome.
Awesome. Good afternoon, CoMotion Global. It's a true privilege to be here on stage here in Riyadh, a city that's truly rewriting the blueprint for the future. Today's mobility industry talks a lot about the movement of people, goods, and cities, but today I want to talk about the movement of life itself. Because the future isn't just about how we move, it's about how we live while moving. My name is Thomas Kluz, and I'm running a company called AC Future. I've also been a venture capital investor in the mobility space for the last 20 years and believe that AC Future is the most transformative company I've had the privilege of working with. AC Future is building a new infrastructure connected living experience for a world that no longer wants to stay still. Hold on one second. Okay, let's start here. The industries of housing and mobility are colliding, but our infrastructure hasn't caught up. We've evolved cars, trains, bikes, scooters, even spacecraft faster than we've evolved the home. And yet every one of those mobility innovations ultimately returns to one endpoint: the place where we live, sleep, recharge, connect, and grow. Mobility solved how we move. It never solved how we live. That opens the white space AC Future is sprinting into. A little bit about the macro trends. There are 5 unavoidable megatrends driving this transformation. Number 1, cities are getting denser. Number 2, homes are getting less affordable. Carbon accountability is now boardroom priority. Software-defined everything is replacing hardware rigidity. And last but not least, AI, everyone's favorite word, is evolving from assistant to orchestrator. We build for a world where our cities, vehicles, and homes must talk to one another as one system. Right now, infrastructure thinks this way: homes live here, vehicles move here, roads are for cars, buildings are for living, sustainability is measured separately, experience is an afterthought. But in the real world, we don't move between experiences anymore. We carry the experience with us. Your phone is your map, your office, your doctor, your entertainment, and your wallet. Why not your home? Why not mobility itself? This is the opportunity. What if your home moved like your vehicle? What if your vehicle lived like your home? What if sustainability was measured per mile, per unit, or per city? What if AI orchestrated all of it? AC Future is designing a transformable smart home that connect to infrastructure like connected vehicles do. It's not static, not isolated, not wasteful. It's adaptive, networked, intelligent, sustainable, and mobile. AC Future is building sustainable homes that move, expand, measure carbon, and run AI at the edge. We are not building a better house. We are building a new category of living asset. One that belongs on the highways, in cities, connected to grids, and off-grid ecosystems. A home engineered like a connected mobility device. I want to define what the future home actually has to be. Number 1, it must be mobile, goes where life goes. Adaptive, expands for the community. AI-enabled, operates like a software platform. Carbon measured, accountable infrastructure asset. Energy efficient, off-grid and urban compatible. And last but not least, software defined, not locked to one place or form. This is software defined living. This isn't real estate or vehicles. This is a new experience layer. Software-defined living mobility units, a hybrid category that lets cities adopt a new device ecosystem and lets living adopt mobility infrastructure. In 2026, AC Future will launch its first product, the AI Transformer Home Trailer. This is the world's first transport-friendly, infrastructure-connected, AI-synchronized smart home trailer. It expands from a lightweight mobility device into a fully transformable living experience. Think of it like this: a smartphone running a home, a vehicle carrying life, an infrastructure asset measuring carbon, a new product class for smart cities to design around. How do we know this is real? Product validation by CES Innovation, Red Dot Design, and the mobility leaders AC Future works alongside. We have over $200 million in pre-orders globally at this current point in time. We're designed by one of the most prestigious industrial design firms in history, Pininfarina. Awards don't validate hype, they validate product market infrastructure fit. This success unlocks something massive for mobility leaders and urban infrastructure builders. New recurring revenue nodes, shared sustainable grids, distributed mobility corridors, carbon accountability per mile, software-defined asset utilization. The future city will plan around living mobility nodes the same way it planned around connected vehicles. So here's the big thesis. Mobility isn't just movement anymore. It is the infrastructure that supports your life experience moving with you. Sustainability is no longer a static measurement of buildings. It must account for movement, expansion, and utilization per city, per mile, per unit. The home is becoming a mobility device. Mobility infrastructure is having a living layer built on top of it, and AC Future wants to architect that future. My call today for mobility leaders and cities is this: invest in the home as a mobility infrastructure node, treat sustainability as a per-device carbon system, not a one-class mandate, and design mobility for living, not just moving. And I'll leave you with this last message here. The future home moves, the future infrastructure sustains, the future AI orchestrates. AC Future is ready for the next era of both living and urban mobility. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.